Okay, so I just quickly overview about the tranSMART 1.2, the key sort of the features and highlights. And then what we're doing here now is I actually have a release a booklet which we just produced this morning. So I will send you keys after meeting, so you have some written documents about the 1.2 key features, and we can have it here now. You can have a copy. I think we give to the non-imperial audience first, because the imperial one just can get one from college. So, and which will give you a quick sort of the written documents about the features of these systems. I was sent to the United States. Unfortunately, we're not finished that one early enough, but we just have the one dropped here today, which could be the base of the feature documents. But anyway, let me go through with the features. So we're back to the 7th of November last year. We had a meeting in Paris, and we actually go through with the requirements, and then we come together and did a vote, and we vote out. We have these features. We must be put into the 1.2, right? So this was about 10 months ago, and today you can see all the required functions, no matter what priority, is all completed, and we did even more than that. So the feature is directly guided by the user meetings we had the last year, but now we have the full system completed with all this feature implemented and tested. So the goal for 1.2 is pretty simple, right? The goal for 1.2 is we're not really seeking too much of the big innovation. What we want to do is achieve four these points. One, the most important one, and a unified code base. So we should end up with, we should end this, very high HP code community, right? All the different companies or different institutions have their own version of the tranSMART. This is not helpful for the sustainable development. So what we have to now is from 1.2, we have a unified single code base. So that's the number one goal we want to achieve. So from that one, we have common language. We have a common base. We can build things from it. The second one, we will enhance the capacities based on our users' needs, as I listed before, right? And the third one is we also not only have the system, but we have enough data to actually contribute to the systems, so we can use the systems, demonstrate systems, test the systems, but also build a lot of the case. So that was also quite important. And the last but not least is we use this practice to really give the community together and to really go to the next stage of the foundation. So quickly go through this all these goals. First of all, the unified code. As you can see, this code is really contributed by many our contributors and also the participants of the community. So of course we took the V1.1 code, and then all the pharmaceutical companies like Pfizer, Sanofi, Takeda, Johnson & Johnson all contribute their version of code into the systems. And the Hayes and Thomson Reuters, and also the European project like eTrix and UncleTrack, EMIF, and also the trade, they all contribute code, and also include service company like Cognizant and also Deloitte, which now called the Converge Health. They all contribute their part of the code into it. The second one we achieved is now we have become really the database agnostic. So we actually now can run both the Oracle as well as the PostgreSQL. So that is a very big achievement. And then we enhance some functionalities. The first one we enhance is really the search, and later, let me see who is going to present it. Later, we will have a demonstration about all the search UI. And then we enhance the analytics workflows, but also some key functions, and also introduce the new data types and different modality. And on the UI side, it's not just that we beautified a bit more, and you will see it looks much better, and also have the new, for example, the plots, but also we support for two key functions. One is we can do the cross-study search and browsing, and also we introduce the concept of the data space where the queries and the results can be saved. So that is is very important, particularly the query can be saved. So therefore, you can really build up really your hypothesis. That's a pretty good function. And the second one is the analytics, and we did a couple of things. One is the key functions. We integrate the commonly used open source packages, including Genome Browser, a case from the Hague will actually do the demo, Galaxy, and also the GWAS. And the Galaxy was demoed by Peter, and the GWAS was demoed by Jay. And also, we had a very nice command line analytics integrate. R can be now directly coded within the tranSMART system, and also, we'll talk later, you can actually code the tranSMART inside R. So this is the API with actually there. The export was optimized, the efficiently. And another thing which is very important with tranSMART missing is the time course series support. This also be added in. So although there's a lot of work to do along this line, but it's for the first time we can deal with time course data. And the other analytics is also including new workflows, particularly in the ACTH side, and also including the workflows for INSIG. But still, because this is not the major development focus here, but from now on, maybe the more and more workflow can be viewed since we have the really uniform code base. This will be enhanced quite a lot. So another thing which was really did tranSMART 1.2 now is broad its application field by introduce more different data types, and including now the proteomics data, microRNA data, and also RNA-seq. And you've got the VCF put in here, and this gives you the foundation to build a new generation sequencing capacity. And as I said, time-series data in sample handling is improved, and also we introduced the unstructured type data in as well. As it's very, very interesting. You can write down notes, and then you can actually recording the some of your experiment things in the files, and then you can use this one as a part of your data storage. And then it's not only just the system, and we also had many contributors and made available a lot of data sets. So, and we have published data like a Geo, like a Magic, and metabolomics and the proteomics data. All the contributors are listed here already. You can see, and it's not just the university, but also very notably the farmer and service provider is also contribute their data into the system. So now it's actually you will see from the demo, and the system is becoming pretty rich on the content. And it's really a very, very broad community effort with a lot of people contribute from the 4 sectors and international research initiative like ECHEX, pharma, biotech, as we list many companies, hospital and academic organization, and service providers, particularly like Thomson Reuters at Cognate. And also, we are really focused not just on the development. I'm pretty impressed. It's really a 3 months testathon, and the system be tested by the community. This is really a little bit new to the open source development. To organize the testing systems and give a virtual sort of the development testing environment was actually never heard about that. And also now we have a documentation and a training staff built up, right? And so Rudy maybe will talk about this one in later.